Hey everybody, Dave here at the Fly Shop. Gonna talk about fly rods today. Probably the most common thing you're gonna buy at a fly shop, I'd say, other than flies. Lots of questions we get on these. Hands down the best way to pick a fly rod, because people call us all the time and say, hey, which one's the best? It's like, man, I wish I could say that. I could tell you which one's the best for me, but that's never going to be the same. Your mileage varies on all these things. Some people like a fast rod, some people like a slower rod, depending on what they're doing. Sometimes they like to switch it up. When I say fast and when I say slow, I'm talking about recovery rate. How fast this rod takes to come back to its completely neutral state. So if you're in the fly shop and you pick up these rods with these really nice tall ceilings that you can actually stop your rod and get an idea, a short, small idea without actually putting line on it to see, about how much flex the thing has. And all I'm looking for is like what's comfortable for me. In a dry fly rod, I prefer a little bit of a slower action. Every company is going to say medium fast, ultra fast, all these weird things. And I just say Graphite Spectrum. I would say this is about a medium fast, a medium rod. This is a mod. It's actually called a mod, moderately fast. They use it as that. But yeah. So the idea is your softer rods. Some people prefer that in your cast. I like that for a beginner too. Somebody who had never picked up a fly rod before. You can feel the thing load a heck of a lot easier with a lot less line out of the tip top. Meaning when you hand it to a guy who's never, or anybody who's never cast a fly rod before, when they go back and go forward, they can actually feel their rod loading, as opposed to picking up a method and you need 50, 60 feet of line out of the thing. You need the entire head of the line out of your tip top to even load the thing. I'll show you what I mean here. So I have a method in my right hand here, Sage method, and a Sage mod in my left hand. So this is what I'm talking about as far as recovery rate goes. You can see that this red one, the method, it's almost like a broomstick. This green one, the mod, you can see how much more it's flexing. It's just a slower rod. This is faster. Higher modulus graphite. What that means is you can obtain faster line speeds with less effort. Slower rod is better for, a lot of people think is better for delicate presentations and beginners and things like that. Makes it a little bit easier. As far as length goes, 9 foot is standard. I don't believe that for like a child or something like that. We hand kids, when my grandpa taught me how to fly fish when I was this tall, he handed me a 9 foot rod. I don't think there's any advantage to shortening it for a young kid or anything like that. There may be. The advantages of having a longer rod is inherently more distance. It's going to happen just like with your conventional rods. Shorter rods are better with accuracy. So if you're fishing a tight little, Spring Creek, spot where you're throwing dry flies and stuff like that, and it matters where that fly lands, I'd opt for like a 7'6" versus a 9 foot, especially if you're bushwhacking and things like that. You're going to be a little more accurate. You don't need the distance. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're fishing Pyramid Lake or something like that, where all you're doing is chucking line, a 9.6 or even a 10-foot rod will help you get a little more distance out of everything. So that said, the other thing I'll say is when you're picking out a rod, I personally feel like a warranty is one of the most important things. At all, it does you no good if the thing breaks and it costs you $100 to get it fixed, or worse yet, it has 0 warranty and you have to buy a new rod. So every rod we carry here at the Fly Shop is going to have a warranty. They're all different depending on the manufacturers. In my opinion, our Fly Shop rods, the Signatures and the Fresh H2Os, are $35. These guys here, if you get them replaced, that is, as far as I know, the cheapest in the industry right now. You bring them in here, we have all the pieces upstairs. You don't have to wait 3 months to get it back from whoever. So look at warranties when you're picking out rods. Super important, because especially if you're a beginner, that thing is probably going to break. At least once. You're going to slam it in a tailgate, you're going to slam it in a car door. It just happens. It's part of the game. So look at a warranty. Factor that into the price of your rod. If you're looking at a warranty that just is a manufacturer defect, you're gonna have a hard time proving a manufacturer defect. They're hard to prove. Get a rod with an unconditional lifetime warranty. It's just as easy as that. You can get one for $200. It's well worth the extra little bit you pay. But yeah, a good warranty goes a long way. So that said, to match your casting style with a rod, I highly recommend you come into our fly shop, come into any fly shop and cast these rods before you actually buy one. It is really hard to guess based on, I mean, I can, if you call me and said, man, all I do is I fish these tight little creeks, I'm casting sub 40-foot casts all the time, and I'm fishing parachute Adams and elk hair caddis primarily, I'll be like, okay, man, you need a 7-foot 6-inch bore weight or whatever. But a lot of times it is difficult because that same guy will be like, well, I also like to go steelhead. Well, that 7-foot 6-inch 4-weight is not going to do the job. You need to expand the quiver a little bit, and yeah, we have ideas as to how to most efficiently do that and make it cost efficient for you and all that stuff. So, any other questions on fly rods? There's a lot to talk about, but if you have any specific questions, feel free to comment on this post or send us an email, give us a call, any of those kinds of things. You can email me directly here, dave@theflyshop.com. I'd be happy to answer your questions about rods or anything else that has to do with fly fishing or fly tying or anything like that. So hope you guys all have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.